All right, cool. I think I'm recording now, but what's going on? Just coming back to you with another video. Okay, just wanted to send this over to you. Hope you like my background. Um, it's like a painting. Yeah, I can show you around. A lot of ums right now, right? But no, on the real, just want to talk to you about a little bit of what's going on right now. Just an update, I guess you could say, since the last video. Things have been going well, you know. Just wanted to update you, if you wanted to know. Just still working, you know. Something I wanted to talk about though is just entrepreneurship, family, and getting obsessed, you know. And I'm looking at myself right now, but I want to look at you. But the camera angle is kind of weird, but just excuse that. But family, you know, it's like maybe I don't know, maybe you're an entrepreneur too. You know, I don't know who you really are exactly, but I hope you're doing okay, and I think you're an entrepreneur because this video is probably for entrepreneurs. But if you're really an entrepreneur, and humbly speaking, I believe I am. You know, I feel like I have the traits. Obviously, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I'm not some successful guru, right? But I mean, I've got the results under my belt, some results on my belt. You know, I make money online with my business, and you know, and you don't need to know how much because I don't make a lot. But I just think still is like, you know, like why does that really matter? It's all about the person you become, right? Not about, I guess, a number in your bank account. In other words, I'm broke. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Whatever. The point is entrepreneurship, right? The point is that I just feel like I am an entrepreneur. You know, I like to say that I am an entrepreneur. Um, and I've just been getting really obsessed with it. And the thing is, though, is the part about wanting to just be the best entrepreneur that you can be is just the sacrifice aspect of it. You know, it's like my family. You know, maybe you can relate to. It's like the people that I am most in love with, my family, because I do really cherish and adore my family, but we're just not the same. And it's not that I'm better than them, because I'm not. Nobody's better than anybody, at least in my mind. It's just since we're all, you know, imperfect people, you know, and it's like the thing that really breaks my soul into pieces is the fact that I'm on a different path than my family is, and they don't care enough, you know, to be a part of the same path too. You know what I mean? They don't care enough about themselves to do the things that they should be doing. And it's okay, I guess, because apparently not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur, and it's just the thing, right? It's like the sacrifice aspect of it that's really just tearing me apart right now because I don't like the way I feel with certain people in my family. Majority of my family, you know, I love them, but it's almost like I love them from a distance, you know, and it's, you know, the closest people in my family that I feel this way towards just because of past experiences that have made me feel this way. And I want to be better, you know, I want to be better. I want to move on, forgive, you know, all these things. Or better yet, after reading Psycho Cybernetics, in the book, it mentions, you know, about forgiveness and how you shouldn't forgive at all because there's nothing to forgive them for since they never did anything wrong, and that's like the way to cope with it, I guess. I don't know, whatever the fuck it's talking about, but does that make sense though? Like, you know what I mean? Do you feel that way too? Like, do you? You know, I hope you don't. I really hope you don't feel this way because that's the one of the biggest things that just tears me apart because I think so into the future that I overthink and like my we're all gonna die, and you know, maybe my family will die thinking of me as somebody who doesn't care about them, but I just believe that I'm the person that cares about them the most, you know, just because I want to be so great and I want to do such great things. And this could be just me yapping, you know, I might die as a janitor, but I mean, I'm already making money online, so probably not, but you never know. And of course, the bigger picture, you know, bigger picture, bigger thinking. I mean, entrepreneurship and business is just so small compared to what really matters in the future, and that's really just, you know, when you die. I've come to terms, you know, looking at people like maybe Brez Scales or Pierre Curry, and I like Pierre Curry a lot because he does a business model that I do. Um, big names like this in the info space: Alex Ramosi, Russell Brunson, Sam Ovens, Alex Becker. I think that's his name. But these big people, they always talk about nobody. Everybody wants to see you do well. Or Alex Ramosi says this, but everybody wants to see you do well, but nobody wants to see you do better than them. And it's, if you're still with me here, I hope you are. Thank you for being here. But the biggest thing they say, or Alex says, is like everybody wants to see you do well, but nobody wants to see you do better than them. And that really just tears me apart because it's so true with the people around me, and I could just tell. I'm on, especially since there's another topic that I enjoy talking about, is semen retention. You just gain a lot of clarity with retention, and you can just read people, I guess. And hopefully that's not me being egotistical. I don't want to be that way at all. I want to stay away from ego. But I just feel confident that, hey, I can like feel your aura, like I feel your intentions almost. But I hope I'm wrong, but it's just the way I feel. You know what I mean? And so it's like, retention aside, it breaks my heart that people want to see me do well, but they get angry if I'm doing better than them. And I feel it too. I'll see somebody doing better than me, and it's like it just reminds me of how much of a failure I feel. No, I mean, yeah, I feel it sucks. It sucks when somebody's doing better than you. It just sucks. You're a human being. It's okay. It's okay to feel that way. You know what I mean? Because I feel that way too. It's okay. You're not a bad person. You're just a human being with feelings. But you gotta know like what the right way to feel about it is, and at least in my mind, I guess I've come to terms with, you know what? I hope every single person on this planet does a million times better than me, because all I really care about is me and you spending eternity together in paradise after this life. That's all I care about. If we have that together, then you could have had the world and I could have had nothing, and I'll be okay with that, because I just want, as long as you and me get to spend paradise together after death, you know. And thinking that way just has made me just feel so much better about it, made me care so much less. And I think you just have to have that foundation of, what I'm talking about, God, right? And, just faith. And, we're just working on that too when I make these videos as well. Sorry, my roommate walked in, and he walked in again. But it's all good though. As I was saying though, just about hoping that we get to spend paradise together. And this goes just back to entrepreneurship, just how I think about entrepreneurship, and how, I just want to be so great, but also just, not take it so serious, you know what I mean? So I guess that checks that off. But going back to family, and just updating you on where I stand with entrepreneurship and what I really want to do, just want to exhaust my human potential into entrepreneurship, and just be the best that I can be, and just be better to people than they are to me, And I'm very blessed. I have very good people in my life that take care of me and that have been there for me. I can even name a few names. Arturo, he's my best friend, one of my best friends. He's my best friend. He really, just has been such a great friend to me. And I just hope you have somebody like that in your life. And if you don't, I want to be that for you. Truthfully speaking here, as another entrepreneur speaking to you. Maybe we're in the same boat. Never know. Maybe you're doing better than me, which congrats. I'm glad. I hope you are. And, Billy Gatt, that's the name that, he let me become the man that I am today, and the man that I will become, because he opened the door that I once closed. Just gotta thank Billy Gatt for that. And so just a couple names there, and countless other people. Brady Badauer, that's a great entrepreneur that's helped me personally. So great names, great people. But want to go back to talking about family, is like, again, it just breaks my soul that the people closest around me, friends and family, just, we don't see eye to eye. And it's like every time, it's like we have to force ourselves to hang out with our family. But, if your family doesn't make you feel good, you don't have to hang out with them. And it's like the constant battle I feel within myself is like, I don't know, I just want to let go. It's like sometimes or most of the time, I just want to be alone and just want to run far, far away from the world I live in. And just be so involved in my journey and my mission, just lose myself in it and just exhaust my entire human potential into it. And it just feels like I think about that, and I also think about my family, and I feel like I'm leaving them behind, and they probably feel left behind, or will feel left behind if I do that. But at the end of the day, it is for them, and I will take care of them when I'm able. Of course I will. But it's just hard. It's just hard. and that's okay. I'm okay with it being hard, and I know you are too. But and I guess this goes into being obsessed, right? And or even family too. Just a final note is I don't like the way I feel when I'm with certain family, and I don't know how to handle it right now. So when I do know how to handle it, I'll let you know. I'll update you on that. But as far as being obsessed goes, I found myself being really really obsessed with the game. And pro tip, like get a gaming PC, like set up your workspace like as if it was like a gaming setup. It'll literally make it that much more of a video game for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like ignore these are not mine, but I never use them. But literally feels like a video game out here, guys. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say guys. I'm talking to one person, I'm talking to you. But yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. That's where I stand with how I feel with where I'm at, and I just wanted to update you on that, and just wanted to I'm going to keep updating you on topics that I want to talk to you about, and hopefully you resonate, hopefully you relate, hopefully you like it. Just like these kinds of videos. If you're watching this, let me know in the comments. Like, what do you want to see more of? What do you not want to see more of? So it's good talking to you always. Love you. Keep going after your goals. And I'm right here with you. Eric's here to support you and be there for you when nobody else is. Okay? Talk to you soon.